Imagine stepping back in time to a world where philosophy, democracy, and the arts flourished. Welcome to classical Greece. Picture a society pulsating with life, where the echoes of Socratic dialogues fill the air, and the grandeur of the Acropolis stands as a testament to human ingenuity. This is a journey not just back in time, but deep into the heart of a civilization that shaped the course of history. Our exploration will uncover the rich tapestry of Greek culture, from the awe-inspiring architecture that defies time to the profound philosophy that challenged the status quo. We'll delve into the rhythms of daily life, the mythologies that shaped beliefs, and the birth of democracy that influenced governance far beyond its borders. So, prepare to be immersed in a time of intellect and innovation, of drama and democracy, of myths and men of wisdom. Join us on this journey as we uncover the marvels of this ancient civilization. Classical Greece is renowned for its architectural marvels. Let's embark on a journey through some of the most significant structures of the era. The Parthenon, an embodiment of symmetry and harmony, stands atop the Acropolis in Athens. Dedicated to Athena, the city's patron goddess, this masterpiece of Doric order represents the epitome of ancient Greek architecture. Moving on, the Temple of Zeus at Olympia, despite its ruined state, still conveys an impression of the grandeur that once was. The temple, with its colossal statue of Zeus, was a masterpiece of the architect Liban, and it is a prime example of the Ionic order. Then we have the Theater of Epidaurus, a marvel of acoustics and aesthetics, where spectators in the furthest rows can hear the actors' whispers. The theater showcases the Corinthian order, known for its ornate columns. These architectural styles, Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian, are defined primarily by the distinctive designs of their columns, each style more elaborate than the last. They have become the cornerstone of classical architecture and continue to influence modern designs. Take a moment to think about the last time you saw a building with grand columns at the entrance. It could be a courthouse, a museum, or perhaps a university building. The chances are that its design is rooted in the architectural principles of ancient Greece. Greek architecture, with its grandeur and precision, has influenced structures around the world, standing testament to their timeless appeal. Everyday life in classical Greece was a blend of simplicity and sophistication. Picture Athens, a bustling city-state where the heart of civic activity was the agora, a lively marketplace. Here, Athenians would gather not just for trade, but also for socializing, politics, and intellectual discourse. It was the epicenter where the pulse of Athenian life throbbed, echoing the vibrancy of the city. Beyond the public sphere, let's delve into the intimate world of Greek homes. The Greek household was a tight-knit unit, with the family playing a central role. The patriarch was the head, but the women and children had their own essential roles within the household's workings. From managing the home to raising the children, the home was a microcosm of Greek society, reflecting its values and customs. But what was life without the pleasures of the palate? The Greeks savored a simple yet nutritious diet. A typical meal might consist of bread, olives, cheese, and occasionally fish or meat. And let's not forget the wine, often diluted with water, a staple at every Greek table. As for fashion, the Greeks favored functionality and simplicity. The chiton and peplos were common garments, usually made of wool or linen, draped over the body and fastened with brooches and belts. So, you see, despite the grandeur of their architecture and the profundity of their philosophy, the Greeks were people of simple taste and routines. Despite living thousands of years ago, the Greeks' daily life had many similarities to our own. Greek philosophy has had a profound impact on the world. Let's start with Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. He was a maverick who walked the streets of Athens, engaging citizens in dialogue. He questioned everything, famously stating, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." Then comes Plato, Socrates' student. He took his mentor's teachings and pushed them further. He founded the Academy, one of the earliest known organized schools in Western civilization. His metaphysical ideas, particularly the theory of forms, continue to inspire philosophical debate. Lastly, we have Aristotle, Plato's most famous student. A polymath, his interests spanned from biology and physics to ethics and aesthetics. His philosophical system, grounded in empirical observation and logical reasoning, forms the bedrock of modern scientific method. But Greek philosophy was not just about ideas. It was also about education. The Greeks placed a high value on rhetoric, the art of persuasion. They believed that a well-rounded individual should be able to argue effectively and convince others. This method of teaching, known as the Socratic method, is still used in classrooms today. Fast forward to today, and we can see the influence of these philosophical giants everywhere. From our education systems that emphasize critical thinking to our scientific methods rooted in empirical observation and logic, their ideas continue to shape the way we think, learn, and understand the world around us. These philosophical giants have shaped the way we think, learn, and understand the world around us. Greek mythology and religion were integral to their society. The pantheon of Greek gods, each with their distinctive personalities and domains, held sway over every aspect of daily life and politics. Zeus, the king of gods, thundered from the heavens, while Poseidon, his brother, ruled the seas. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, presided over the city of Athens, which was named in her honor. These gods were not distant figures, but were intimately involved with the humans who worshipped them, often appearing in their tales and legends. Consider the tales of Hercules, a demigod renowned for his strength and his 12 labors, a series of tasks he had to perform as penance. Or the Odyssey, the epic journey of Odysseus, who with the favor of Athena but the enmity of Poseidon, took 10 years to return home from the Trojan War. Worship of these gods was a communal activity centered around grand temples like the Oracle of Delphi, where Apollo was believed to speak through his priestess, and Olympia, home to the magnificent statue of Zeus, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Rituals and sacrifices were part of the religious practice, aiming to win the gods' favor or appease their wrath. From these myths and gods, we glean insights into the Greeks' understanding of the world and their place in it. The birth of democracy happened right here in Athens. In the 5th century BC, the citizens of Athens established a system of government where the power to decide on public matters rested with the people, a true democracy. Unlike today, not every resident of Athens had the right to participate. Only free adult males who were born to Athenian parents were considered citizens. That's a far cry from our modern inclusive societies, isn't it? Citizens would gather at the Nix, a hill in central Athens, to debate and vote directly on matters of state. It was a direct democracy, with no elected representatives. Every citizen had a voice, and every voice mattered. Among the most influential leaders of this era was Pericles. His vision and leadership during the golden age of Athens led to numerous advances in art, philosophy, and architecture. Pericles was a strong advocate for democracy, believing that all citizens should be equal before the law. Fast forward to today, the Athenian democracy has left an indelible mark on the world. The democratic principles that were nurtured in Athens, the value of free speech, the rule of law, and the idea that power should rest with the people, have influenced countless societies around the globe. While it was far from perfect and excluded a significant portion of the population, the Athenian democracy set the stage for what was to come. The Athenian democracy, despite its limitations, laid the groundwork for the democratic societies we live in today. The Greeks were lovers of arts and entertainment. Their theatrical endeavors gave birth to the genres of tragedy and comedy. Playwrights like Sophocles, known for his tragic masterpieces, and Aristophanes, the father of comedy, used the stage as a platform to reflect on life, society, and human nature. These performances, often part of religious festivals, were grand events, drawing large crowds from across the city-states. Music and dance, too, held a special place in Greek society. Melodies from lyres and flutes set the rhythm for dances during festivals, while the communal act of dancing fostered a sense of unity and camaraderie. And let's not forget the Olympic Games, a testament to the Greek love for physical prowess and competition. Originating as a religious festival, the Olympics evolved into a global phenomenon that continues to captivate us every 4 years. Through their arts and games, the Greeks celebrated human potential, a tradition that continues to inspire us. Our journey through classical Greece has taken us through grand architectures, daily life, philosophy, mythology, democracy, and the arts. We've explored the marvels of Greek architecture, understood the daily rhythms of Athenian life, and delved into the minds of great philosophers. We've encountered gods and goddesses, witnessed the birth of democracy, and reveled in the vibrancy of Greek arts and entertainment. The echoes of this ancient civilization still resonate in our modern world. As we bid farewell to this ancient world, we encourage you to delve deeper into the rich tapestry of Greek history, and perhaps even visit these historical sites.